Yeah.
Wow.
When's Weissman coming back? Here's a dunk.
Exactly.
Oh, mama.
Damn! Exactly.
Oh, mama.
In his face! In his face! Yes! In the face!
Exactly.
Oh, mama.
Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We're talking about San Antonio Spurs, y'all. And Dejounte Murray has been hooping as of late. He had a huge game against the Clippers the other night, and I had to make a video about it because he has been slumping as of late. And I did make a video about that, about him returning to the mid-range, and he has done exactly that. My boy had that teardrop going crazy the last couple games. My dog Tony Parker would be proud, man. But I got to talk about the elephant in the room, about the Murray haters. They're still around, man, and they're big mad. They are big mad. They're more mad than Mysterio was that time.
Fire all the drones now!
To be honest, man, we all Spurs fans. I know we got our favorites, but come on, man. Seeing them mad is just hilarious. Because like I said before, we all have our favorites, but if the Spurs are winning, yo, you should be sleeping like a baby, man. Listen, whether it's Murray or White, if we're winning, baby, I'm sleeping smoother than Miles Morales, y'all.
I'm Spider-Man.
Y'all get what I'm trying to say, man. Basically, I'm saying we should be hyped for this guy. Every Spurs fan should be hyped, not throwing shade, man. But anyway, that's why I made this video, man. 3 reasons why the triple doubles matter. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, don't forget to hit that notification bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay, the number one reason why these triple doubles should be respected is the fact that they are helping the Spurs win, and they are being gathered, you know, naturally through the flow of the game. You know, he's not stat padding. Okay, I've seen some fans accuse him of stat padding, and that's definitely not the case. Number one, because we're not a good enough team to be up, you know, big portions in games where we can consistently stat pad. You know, it's true, sometimes we get up. We were up high in the Clippers game, but even with that game, he had like 17 in the first half, you know, of his 24 points. So it's not a stat padding type situation. We're usually playing from behind, coming from behind, or trying to desperately hold on to a tight lead. So you can't really say something is stat padding when it's naturally coming through the game. And then another thing I love about DJ's triple doubles are they're all over the place. You know, he'll have a 10-point game with 11 assists and then 10 rebounds, and then he'll have a breakout game like the 24, the 12, and the 13, and then he'll have like a medium game with the 16, 11, 11, and then he's been known in the past to have games where he's like 10, 10, and 10. So, you know, he's getting these, you know, stats naturally. Okay, so it's something you need to take seriously, and I understand people want to compare him in some sense to Russell Westbrook and how he stat pads.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Which I'm not gonna lie, I do see both sides of the argument. I do think Russell Westbrook is a gifted passer and rebounder to legitimately get triple doubles, but clearly there's video of his teammates, you know, letting some rebounds slide his way. So I get him having that reputation, but that is not the case with Dejounte Murray. No one is giving Murray rebounds. He's going in there and he's not necessarily even getting long rebounds. Like, he's mixing it up in the paint with these big guys to get these rebounds. So when you think of that, you know, that's the number one reason to take these triple doubles seriously, because they're real, they're natural, they're in the flow of the game, they're authentic. Another reason why you should take these triple doubles seriously is the fact that, hey, he's leading the league in triple doubles right now. Well, he's tied with the Joker in Denver, which is huge. You know, the Joker being a former MVP, like, come on, you know, not saying Murray's in that realm of being an MVP. So please don't twist my words. That's not what I'm saying. But to be in the same breath as an MVP is really huge. And then if you look at, you know, the top 9 or 10 players with triple doubles this season, you know, Giannis is in there with 2, LeBron is in there with 2, you know, several other players. Harden is close with 3 or 4, something like that. Those are big names for him to be a part of, seeing, you know, that he's just breaking out. So I'm really proud of this guy because, you know, he had 6 triple doubles already this season. And I'm not going to say they were effortless, but they were very indicative of his game. Like I said in the first reason, they're very natural. So I can honestly see him getting 6 more before the season is over, like doubling that. Like seriously, you know, not 24 guys, but, you know, getting maybe 12 by the end of the season. I think that's very conceivable. He could probably even go beyond that because his game is so indicative. Like you'll look up first quarter, second quarter, this Joker had like 6 rebounds. And really, that's probably the hardest stat to get a lot of times. The Spurs are getting very good. Well, they're getting better. I'm not going to say very good. They're getting better at shooting the 3. So the assists are going to come. But, you know, his game is indicative of that. So you're not mentioned among those great players by accident. And I'm not saying he's on the same level. I'm not saying he's a great player or something like that. But he's making strides, y'all. He's making strides. And, you know, men lie, women lie. You know, people say I'm biased and all this stuff like that. And if that's your opinion, cool. That's your opinion. But I can't be biased about the numbers. I can't be biased about the list. I can't be biased about the company he's keeping with these stats and with these statues and with these new statistics and with these triple doubles. I can't lie about that. And that brings me to my last point about, you know, the triple doubles and why you should take them seriously is the fact that he is the only Spur outside of David Robinson to have 10 plus triple doubles in his career, which is insane when you really think about it. When you think about players like Tony Parker, when you think about players like Manu Ginobili, the fact that he's so high and so far ahead of them in regards to triple doubles, not talent or not, you know, better pedigree. I'm not saying that, but as far as triple doubles, yes, you know, he is outpacing them, and he's definitely probably going to catch D-Rob this season and become the all-time leader in triple doubles, which is a big deal. It's a big deal. And I understand people are saying, oh, the game has changed, it's easier to get triple doubles, yada yada yada, and that's true. That is fact. You know, long rebounds, 3-point shots, very different from the 90s. I get that, totally get that. But if you watch the games, if you watch a lot of the rebounds that DeJounte gets, he's mixing it up. He's in the paint. You get what I'm saying? He's not getting them around the 3-point line. You know, he's rubbing shoulders with bigger players. You know, he's 6'5". He has this great wingspan. So a lot of this is physical talent. A lot of this is athleticism. A lot of this is his build, his makeup. So let's give him credit for that. You know, of course, you got to acknowledge that, you know, things have changed in the league, and that's legitimate. But at the same time, that's not the only reason why he's doing this. Because if it was the only reason he was doing this, then everybody would be doing it. You know, everybody in the league will be doing it. And that's not necessarily the case. Even with Russell Westbrook, who has become Mr. Triple-Double himself, you know, whether it's by stat padding or whatnot, he still has less, you know, triple doubles than DeJounte Murray right now, you know, with 5. So that's very telling about the situation and where we are, man. Whenever you're breaking records with David Robinson's name attached to it, that is huge. And it doesn't stop there, man. He's still breaking records, man. He's only the 4th player to record 500 points, 250 rebounds, 250 assists, 50 steals through the first 30 games of the season, since steals became official in 74. Come on, guys, man. Give this dude his roses now. Give him his props, man. He is hooping. He is a certified stat stuffer. And I'm proud that he's on the squad. I'm proud that he's representing the Spurs. I'm proud that he's a team guy and he wants to be here. He actually wants to be here. So, man, you know, most fans are showing love, which I'm happy to see, you know, but not all of them are. So, guys, jump on the bandwagon, man. Let's show this guy some love. And when the All-Star voting begins, we got to try to get this Joker in there. We got to try to get him in there, man. Lesser deserving people have made it. So we can do this, y'all. We can do this. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thank you for kicking it with me. Make sure to check out the other videos on the channel, and I will catch you in the comments. Peace.